Guys, I just won every game in my contest and I got second place. What the fuck? How did I like trains do this? 2,000 Bro, what? Nah, he must have been like an alt account playing in a pre-made stack. How is that even possible? Whatever. I don't know. Daily contests, guys. If you're not aware, these reset every day. So if you didn't use your tickets, you're cooked. Like, use them. You have to use them every day to get your 5 sushis. Or I guess 4 to 5. Maybe 3, maybe 2 sushis a day. Whatever. Anyways, for today's video, we're gonna be playing some ranked, as always, of course. But listen, I've been getting a lot of critics out there in the comment section. They're like, "Oh, this was a painful video to watch, Bedlam. You're so bad at this X, Y, and Z brawler." You're right. So today I wanted to play a brawler that I'm actually kind of good at because I've been playing this brawler basically every chance I get, and that's Lumi. We're going to be playing some Lumi again for the first time in a while. I actually got a comment that was like, "Can you play Lumi?" Because I watch your guide and I don't get it. So I was like, okay, fine. Why do I make these guides if people are just going to ask me to play the brawler anyways because they don't... you know, I don't know, whatever. Let's hop into this some games, although she is going to get banned a lot, so chances are I might not be able to play her every game, but we'll see. We'll try our best. We'll try our best. Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. That's embarrassing. I have my pants off. I'm interrupting you to tell you that Brawl Cup is happening as of me recording this in 12 hours and 15 minutes. So by the time you're watching this, there's a good chance that it's already starting. I'm telling you right now because I'm actually going to be streaming this event and I don't know where else to really tell anybody. So I'm going to be streaming it on probably the main channel for the first time in a while. Yeah, it's going to be my first live stream in a long time. And it's definitely worth putting in your predictions for this because you can get Pro Pass XP as the reward. Oh boy. Now you can work towards getting your extra legendary star drop at the end of the Pro Pass if you're there. 6,500 tokens, by the way. Just wanted to let you know, these are my predictions. I wouldn't put much stock into this. I'm sure there's, you could flip a coin on every single one and probably have a better chance of getting it right than I do. But just wanted to let you know that this is happening, streaming soon. Maybe by the time you're watching this on the main channel, link will be in the description for that. Back to the video. And starting off on Heist. We have a pretty early pick actually, so this might actually work. Interesting name on my team. We have second pick as well. I'll just pre-pick the Lumi, so maybe our teammates don't ban it. The thing about Lumi, guys, is there's so many broken brawlers in this game, right? And they're all like hypercharged brawlers, gadget brawlers. Like we're talking Kenji, we're talking Mandy, Chester, Griff. I've said these brawlers a lot, but Lumi is one of those brawlers along with Ollie who's broken just because she's new. So she doesn't have any extra ability or anything that makes her particular. She's just broken. Her kit is just broken because she's new, and Brawl Stars likes to make their new brawlers pretty strong, so I hear. But she's actually, if you did manage to snag her on her release, for some of you, I don't know, there's like that whole new brawler switch thing that I think you can do, or if you've just been playing the game for a while and you have almost every brawler unlocked, Lumi's a pretty solid investment right now just because she's playable basically everywhere, okay? It's knockout, bounty, heist, hot zone, gem grab, brawler. She's playable everywhere, S tier pick on every single map and mode. And she also doesn't cost as many resources to upgrade as a hypercharge brawler because she doesn't need 5,000 coins to get that purple button that you can just auto aim super and insta nuke the enemy team and kill them with. So maybe I shouldn't mention the G word in videos. I should blur that out. I should yeah, bleep that out, Bedlam editor. Anyways, Bedlam editor is me, by the way. I don't have an editor, unless you haven't noticed. So yeah, and the other thing too is because there's so many broken brawlers in this game right now, people forget to ban Lumi, and they don't take Lumi either. And I think the other part of it is that Lumi isn't as easy to play as a lot of these broken brawlers. Like right now, the meta is it's broken in terms of strength, but also you want to play broken brawlers that are also easy to play. So hypercharged brawlers like Chester, who you can just auto aim super and hit someone with, like that's awesome. Hypercharged supers like Kenji that cover half the map because it's a fucking Terra hypercharged super, that's great. And you can just auto aim with Kenji afterwards to get a bunch of follow-up hits, like that's amazing. I love that, and all the randoms love it too. We all love it because it's very easy to use, so it's hard to fuck up. But a brawler like Lumi is a little bit more, you want to have some experience, you want to have some cauliflower ears on you before you pick this brawler up, you want some gray hairs, you want your age to start pushing the early 20s before you start picking a brawler like this. And that is why you probably want to practice this brawler a little bit before you really pick her in rank just nilly-willy, and probably also why a lot of people don't just take her, because they are not confident that they'll execute her well. But if you can do it well, then you'll cook. Hopefully we can show you guys what that looks like. Although it's only legendaries, and I am playing the most broken brawler, so I assume this will go fine. And basically all of my videos when I'm playing a brawler that's like a more niche pick, I always end up just skipping over these games, and then every time I pick fucking Lumi I just win. So yeah, haven't lost a game in rank yet on Lumi. I should not have been auto-aiming that. Okay, so what I usually... You know, maybe it's the fact that, guys, what if it's not that I'm just bad at the game or any particular brawler? What if it's the fact that I have to talk while playing? You know, maybe this is the issue. Maybe this is the problem, guys. Maybe I've spent too much time holed up in my room making videos that I've lost the ability to play while speaking and do both well. Oh dear. The cope has already come out. Let's just super this Buzz so we can't heal and we take him out. Take out the Jessie turret. What I usually do is I like to throw one ball out and then gadget so that I can use the second one to get an easy follow-up hit like I did on that Buzz there. I talked about that in my Lumi guide that I made too, but it's really good. Just super consistent way to always land your gadget. I'm also going to super this and then not get any of my shit, of course, because Lumi Super is super buggy. Shoutouts to Lumi Super. It is basically Willow's reincarnation. Carl does take him out though with the fire. Nice. Okay, this was a hairier game than I would have liked. Honestly, I played like shit, so this is probably why. But now I'm warmed up. Okay, I'm warmed up. I have water. Gotta take a sip of your chug jug. I'm feeling the energy coursing through me, guys. Don't worry. This is... Okay. Full mental reset. Had a kind of a rough day today. Looks like teammates are not happy with me or the Carl. I don't know. Maybe I'm not the problem. All right, nice. Looks like we get the Jessie. And that way you see there, I use one ball to get the gadget, second ball to follow up, and then I get free hits. Lumi also does a lot of damage, so if you do get on the high safe, it's pretty good with this brawler. Carl is also wailing on the safe. He doesn't manage to take the immunity shield, but it's fine. Now we have our super. Just super this Colt here, and he's just dead? Question mark? Alright. No, he's definitely dead now. Okay, that was a little bit messy, but he did die. And I assume this grass is safe because none of my teammates are shooting at it. I will super gadget here. I almost said super because this gadget is basically as good as a whole super. And honestly, I don't even have to do that much. Like, the thing about Lumi is she really specializes in just locking down a lane and making it so people can't really like push up on it. Like this whole middle zone, enemies can't really walk down if I'm just spamming shots, right? Or even if I just have my balls held out in open for them to smell and for them to stink up with their slippery juice. And that makes it really hard for people to push in on that too. I didn't get positive KD, but we did win. So I didn't throw that hard, I guess. Main takeaway there is my bread and butter, personally, I just throw one ball out, gadget, second ball, boom, follow up, easy kills. This is the build you should use, by the way, obviously, in case you were wondering. Let's jump in the next one. All right, Brawl Ball Sack, Triple Dribble. This is good. Lumi, as the ball-obsessed girl she is, will get a passive buff when she's playing a game with like Brawl Ball, because just the sheer number of balls will stack and exponate and do a bunch more epic cool shit. Let's go ahead and ban Kenji Hypercharge, because I'm going first pick, but I'm not going to take Kenji Hypercharge. So if the enemy team does something stupid and leaves it open, normally I would love to first pick Kenji Hypercharge, but I'm going Lumi, so I'm going to ban that out. They decided to ban Kenji Hypercharge, so it didn't matter. Let's go ahead and take the Lumi. This is what I'm saying, guys. Nobody bans Lumi. People just don't be banning this brawler. And Ollie is open too. Last game and this game, Ollie is... Okay, last game was Heist, but... Guys, Ollie is still fucking broken. Okay, let's not get it twisted. With the Poco tuning fork nerf or whatever, the cleansing purification zone gadget, Ollie is doing better than ever. Even though he got the HP nerf, his super being able to change how long it is, a superpower that I'm sure many of us could wish we could have as well for other reasons. Ollie, with that, he's been flying, guys. I don't know. Ollie's really fucking strong. People just don't take it. The enemy team takes BB, which I think is a troll pick, all things considered. And we're about to go Melody, which might also be a troll pick, depending on how good Zoro is. Yeah. That does not inspire confidence. I don't know, guys. After Melody got her supercharge rate nerfed, she's just been a lot harder to make work, I think. And she already was kind of borderline difficult just because of how low her HP was. Like I've mentioned in my Old Melody Guide at this point, dude. Dude, oh my god, so much time is passing. It's scary how fast time is moving, and I still haven't finished my next video. I'm starting to wonder if this is going to be the next Melody Guide meme video where people are like, where's the next video, Bedlam? And I'm like, oh, you know, I'm working on it. and then you guys just assume I'm like, I must just be jerking off in my room 5 times a day and ignoring work or something. Guys, you don't understand this because I don't talk about it enough. I work on the main channel video every day. I work on a main channel video every day. I just never show you, so you don't get to see it, but I do work on it every day. And to me, it's like I'm always working on the main channel, but everyone is like, did you forget your password to the main channel? Why have you never uploaded? I haven't forgotten. I'm honestly always constantly thinking about the main channel video. It's always on my mind, and it makes it hard to even talk sometimes on the second channel because I'm like busy or thinking about other shit. I should have manually aimed that second shot. With Lumi, auto aim isn't bad if you can hit people with the slows and stuff, but it is more consistent to do manual aim if you can afford to. So as long as you're not like quadriplegic or something, is that a word? Paraplegic? As long as you don't have a disability that prevents you from playing this game effectively, you know, you should probably be manually aiming when you can. I'm going to bully this BB here, unless the Ollie decides to save her ass. Never mind, she is cooked. Why did he go BB? Oh my goodness. Alright, Melody tries to go for some fancy. She gets it? How did that go in? Dude, what? Bro's playing pachinko while we're playing... Is that pachinko? Bro's playing billiards while we're playing Brawl Stars. That is crazy. Alright guys, Zoro's cooking. Never doubt the right hand of the Pirate King. I almost did the same thing to the BB again, but she actually, because she grouped up with her team there, I was able to gadget their whole team instead of just her. So she actually screwed her team over. Now they get scored on even harder. She needs to try to, I guess she needs to try to burn my gadget by running to the side and just taking, you know, accepting the fact that she's trolling with her pick and is going to be useless this game and needs to suicide. Which sounds bad, but like it's true. Like she's just going to be useless this game. There is nothing she can do. She's cooked. Oh my goodness. And they lost. Wow, that was a really fast game. Is that a world record for one of the fastest Brawl Ball games I think we've had? Holy shit. What the fuck? So the reason why they lost there was that they had a BB, obviously, who did nothing, and we had Lumi, who's like the most broken brawler ever made of all time. Ollie is broken too, but there's only so much an Ollie can do when it's a 2v3. Like, Ollie can't win a 2v3 on his own. He's a supportive tank, kind of, so you kind of need some team stuff to work there. A better brawler maybe would have been something that could have... Honestly, I'd have to look at my draft again. I already forgot. I don't know. Maybe like Hank or something, but let's move on to Bounty Hideout now. We have a really late pick, so I don't know what the chances are that we're going to get the Lumi. It's still doable, though, because looks like the enemy team, like, nobody bans Lumi again. I think we'll be safe to go ahead with the Lumi pick. If we don't get the Lumi, though, maybe I could still keep this part in, and then we'll showcase, I guess, how to counter Lumi, which is a lot harder than it might sound, because Lumi, she's supposed to be weak to aggressive options, I think. At least that's my understanding, is when you're up close, because the way her super works and the way her attacks work, up close you should take less damage from her attacks. But again, she has infinite ammo, so really there's not really a lot of brawlers that can even counter her, even as aggressive options. Mortis will get cooked as long as Lumi just keeps her distance and spams the lane with infinite ammo. Every aggressive option, even Kenji, I think, probably loses that. Ollie too probably loses. Like, it's really fucking hard to counter Lumi. Looks like the enemy team do not take it, so we're free to go. What I would probably go, my best Lumi option for me personally would probably be either Brock here, just to outrange, like I said in my last video from yesterday, just to try to counter her, or Lily, Invis Gadget, Hypercharge, Teleporting Super, can avoid a lot of her shots. Really, really strong brawler right now as well. Miko too, I think, pretty underrated in general. I don't know where that monkey is, but he does exist. That sounded bad. Do not clip that out of context. Miko's a really great option as well, I think, maybe to counter the Lumi, but that's kind of more of a theory craft. I haven't really tested it myself, but I just assume that it's true because in my head that makes sense. So here, enemy team does have a Gray and Max, I guess, but Max is not as scary to face as Gray is with Lumi. But I think, you know, the name of the game when you're facing Gray is to just dodge his hooks. So if you can dodge shots pretty well, it should still be fine. And as long as you don't feed Gray TP, okay, well, a Pearl immediately does get cooked, but he actually... Oh, that Gray is 1 HP, man. Alright, let's back out. So here, when you're low on HP, what a lot of new Lumies will do is just like spam shots because they have infinite ammo, so they assume that it's like cool and like epic to just spam attacks and take space. But no, you need to just sit and wait and just heal. But instead of sitting with your balls retracted, sit with them hanging confidently, proudly, stinking it up everywhere, because that's how you get a lot of pressure just on the map, even when you're not doing anything. Like here, I have so much pressure just because of the implied threat that my balls have. Just look, this Gray walks by and then he immediately dies for it. And so now that Gray, what is he thinking? He's thinking, I am never going to walk near Lumi's balls again. That brawler is fucking broken. That is bullshit. Why did I lose there? Why did I die? That needs an emergency nerve. I'm going to kill this Lumi in real life if I find him his address. And that's quite violent. I do not condone such violence. I don't even know where the Gray even came up with that kind of thinking. That's horrible to say. But like, look at this, like this, just the fact that my balls are out here are scary. And I don't have my gadget on cooldown, it's on cooldown. But still though, like, look, the Gray is taking great pains to just walk around the balls because I can still retract these at any time. And we do get hooked. We actually might go down here. Oops. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, and then the balls are out again. Now that Belle is going to be struggling a lot just to try to push up at all. Like, look, she's like scared to even walk around because of my balls. I'm actually going to retract them here though and try to help with this Max because this seems to be a problem. And she does have speed, but like Lumi's basic attack for whatever reason has a 2-second slow that Brawl Stars has decided to bless this brawler with, which is probably one of the greatest of all time. So yeah, that's pretty scary to deal with. We are marked now, but I don't think it really matters. We have up 11-0, and there's not really much they can do there. Honestly, their draft was like, this is both a skill issue on their end and also a draft issue, because in terms of skill-wise, their Gray, if he was better, could do theoretically more into me as a Lumi. Like if he was able to hit his shots and farm his teleports and finesse me, like that is the only way they can kind of win this. Max too, I guess, if she was the wiggling god, if she was Tensai reincarnated himself, then the Max would be doing a lot more as well, facing a literal Nani, which she should counter. But nice. Okay, Gray uses hook. We're free to walk up and take this now. Let's pinch this Belle. Okay, never mind, we don't get the Belle. Unfortunate. She's locked in. See, this now she's scared because she can't actually walk up without getting in the line of sight of my balls. This is the power of Lumi. You just leave your balls hanging. Leave that shit hanging like your friend who you don't care that much about, but you're too ashamed to tell him that you don't care, and so you kind of want to keep him around. Don't do that, guys. Tell your friend that you don't want to hang out with him. Be nice. We almost catch the Gray. Let's see if we can I'm just looking for an opportunity. You know, Lumi's kind of like fishing. It's kind of like Outdoor Boys, rest in peace. You just kind of sit here and just wait. Patience is virtue, you know, looking for an opportunity. So there I see a Gray that walked up a little too close to my balls, and now he's slowed, and then he dies to the Pearl. So I don't even have to be the one getting the kill. I'm just chilling, okay? We're just fishing, guys. We are just fishing. It's a really relaxing playstyle. I love playing Lumi. This is why I play her so much. She's broken, and she's fun. And nobody bans her, despite the fact that she's fucking broken, because people are just scared to take her. I think once I hit Masters and escape Legendary Purgatory, like it'll be a lot more people banning and picking this brawler, I'm sure. But, oh, the Gray interrupted my fucking super. Oh, he's lucky. Dude, he was definitely dead there. Whatever. But yeah, it's just, Lumi is just my comfort pick right now, my go-to. And so I actually feel like once I do hit Masters, it's going to be harder to push because people are low-key going to, like my main brawler that I've been playing to get here is going to be like banned out a lot more. I tried to go for a hook on the, or recall on the Gray there, but it didn't work out. Let's gadget here just to slow their push in. And I am going to keep my balls out just to heal, even though I'm not doing a lot. Like I still think it's just more important to get the healing value. Max comes in. Nani should be able to get that kill. Oh my god, we almost lost, but we win anyways just because we had too much of a lead. And there we go. So not the most amazing KD from yours truly, obviously, but like there were kills there that I got for my team using my balls and stuff and my gadget that wasn't really represented here. And that's just the power of Lumi. She is a support, a tank counter DPS, a control, and also Carl, so she can like kind of hit people behind walls and stuff. I ran out of things to add on to that, but like just broken. She's broken. I don't know what to tell you. She's broken. You play her every map and mode. Like I played her in Bounty, in Brawl Ball, and Heist. So I think that's like a good representation of her general skill set. She's extremely versatile, extremely uncounterable. Like the only situation where I probably wouldn't take her is probably just only Shooting Star. Like that is the only map off the top of my head. I think I would take her on every Bounty map besides Shooting Star. I would take her on every Knockout map. I would take her on every Gem Grab map, every Brawl Ball map, every Heist map. maybe this helped you with Lumi, so give her a shot in your games. Let me know how that goes, or just ban her if you don't have her, because this is fucking gross. Although, between her and Kenji Hypercharge, I would probably ban Kenji Hypercharge over Lumi 99% of the time. So, yeah, take that for how you will. Anyways, that's gonna be it from me. See, I didn't play that bad today. Besides the first game, we don't talk about that. It was a warm-up game. Take care of yourselves, and let me know what I should play next. I'll see you tomorrow with something maybe cool. Oh, dude, I forgot to mention, I'm going to be streaming. Okay, I'll edit that in later. Bye. Mwah.